I'm honored, very deeply honored and humbled by being a daughter of Banaue and a family with everybody here.
Those little girls gather the people together over here. What I'm impressed about her is that she's very thoughtful, she's trying to support many people.
Somehow definitely is doing fine. All of us have to support.
I'm very much thankful to Dr. Banaue for her assistance. For our part, we are ready to help ourselves.
Hi, I to tell everybody that we have a lovely place here in Banaue that needs help from our brothers in the country. They should come and enjoy the beautiful landscape, the natural tapestry. The beauty of these resources should be rehabilitated to perfection and bring back the old glory of what our ancestors have done for Banaue.
Alright, palakpakan po natin. It's very heartwarming. Napakagandang balita po yung iba. Yan po ang ating Banaue Rice Terraces Restoration Project. And yes, as you've seen in the video, it's already ongoing. Kasalukuyan na po isinasagawa ang project na yan through farm, and it's very beautiful that we're not only caring about the environment, but this is also our way of helping our farmers. And now to give us more insights on the project, please welcome palakpakan po natin General Jaime de los Santos.
Dr. Milagros Ohao, the Mayor of Banaue, Mayor Jerry Dalipog, other distinguished guests, members of the media, magandang hapon sa inyo lahat. Over the weekend, we went to Banaue together with two scientists from Japan, a soil scientist and a hydrologist, because we would like to approach the problem of Banaue from a scientific point of view. If you recall, a lot of funds were already poured into the project, both by the government and the private sector, pero walang nangyari. So we would like to address the problem from its root cause, which is basically the environmental and the socio-economic. So with that, we have this background. The Banaue Rice Terraces was thought of after Dr. Hao met with Mayor Dalipog. And it's a partnership between Universal Harvester, headed by Dr. Nila Hao, and the Banaue local government, headed by Mayor Dalipog. It is a public-private partnership. What is now the objective of this? To restore and conserve and preserve the Banaue Rice Terraces, its biodiversity and cultural practices in a sustainable manner. Look what happened to Boracay. Look what happened to Bohol. Are we going to let this also happen in Banaue? And with this, the abandoned number of terraces is estimated to be around 600 hectares. And the project of USI will start with the viewpoint, consisting of 49 hectares for rehabilitation. So the project was launched last April 27, 2016, and you saw the video coverage. It was a successful launching. But before that, Dr. Hao brought the people and the officials of Banaue to a trip in Asia, in Indonesia, in Japan and in China. And they were there to study more or less the success of the rice terraces, because in Indonesia, in Japan and also in China, the rice terraces has very little degradation. Can we do it here in the Philippines? So it was a challenge for them. They would like to rectify the mindset that we also in Banaue can do it. So they went to these places. And I'd like to show you these pictures, more or less, to indicate now what has happened between last year and this year. And here you will see that we have started with 13 hectares. With 13 hectares, we hope to be able to rectify in other places. And the people of Banaue have already cleared 13 hectares. So you can see here before, then after less than 1 year, you see here after. Another one is that, another picture before, that is in the viewpoint. Now, it is more developed. And you can see a lot of tourists. And then, another picture will show you. Before, there was no clearance. Now, they can plant rice. So they started planting rice sometime 2 weeks ago. Because eventually, the project will give livelihood for the people of Banaue. Now, the question is, can we sustain this? Because we might just start and eventually we might forget, and then it will not become successful. So we thought that the project would consist of a triad. When we say triad, that triad will strengthen the project. First, technical. That is the scientific, which I mentioned earlier that we are approaching the problem, especially the erosion, from the point of view of science. We have two experts in the persons of Dr. Mori and Dr. Hiro from a famous university in Japan. Second, cultural. That's why we're having this afternoon the launching of the Banaue International Music Competition Contest, because we would like to put a soul into the project so that the people in Banaue can feel it and be inspired and continue. And lastly, if you look at it as the base, the leadership. And the leadership now is in the person of the following. Number one, of course, the local government headed by Mayor Dalipog and Dr. Milagros Ohao. And it stands for MOQH. M stands for mission. Mission that is oriented, organized, and operationalized for humanity. With that, we will assure you that with the leadership of Dr. Howe, we will make this successful in the many, many years to come. Magandang hapon sa inyo lahat.